This power, it's different from any I've ever had.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is officially ending with the final chapter, the final DLC of this game. 10 years, guys, 10 plus years we've been playing this. We've been seeing every single DLC unfold, and now the stakes are definitely high because we got to end this before we move on to Xenoverse 3, now that Xenoverse 3 is officially confirmed and coming. So, Future Saga Chapter 4 got its official first ever announcement trailer. We'll likely be getting one more trailer, could be more, just depending on how crazy they want to promote this, and they potentially might promote this a lot more than previous DLCs, right? But Future Saga Chapter 4 has some interesting things that I wanted to go over and discuss. We're gonna watch the full trailer again, break down everything, kind of go over theories, possibilities, predictions, speculation, everything that you need to know. But I just can't believe that, you know, I'm seeing the final DLC like being officially revealed. Like, you know what I mean? Like Xenoverse 2, we always felt like there was more DLC to come, just, you know, years and years and years after another. Like it just never ended, right? So yeah, before we get into it, be sure to drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell. It's not a super long trailer. It's only like 2 minutes long, but obviously since we're going to be breaking down everything, it's going to definitely be extended to potentially 15, 20, even 30 minutes, just depending on how much stuff we break down in this trailer. I've only seen it once, right? Because there's so many other things that were happening with Xenoverse 3 and Sparking Zero. So it's going to be kind of a little bit more of a refresher on everything, okay? So let's go ahead and start it up here. You hear Trunks.
So much more than I think we ever expected.
Yeah, you hear Trunks in the background.
Back on track. We've taken down all kinds of foes, time and time again.
Man, this is crazy. It's a little bit emotional. So it's going through all the history. I mean, at least when it comes to the Future Saga. Remember, there are only 4 chapters for this, but this has been going on for a couple of years now. That was the ending of Chapter 3 right here.
Pretty soon, we'll be gone.
So that's interesting. That's a really big, interesting thing that he says. And it's honestly, it's some serious shit. You hear him, he goes, Trunks literally says, pretty soon, we're all gonna be gone. Like, dog, they are setting up Xenoverse 3 right here. Like, something is happening at the Time Patrol, and just in this chapter that everything's gonna get, like, erased or something, dog.
History, the future, protect it all.
Yes. This is like some, like, Avengers Endgame level shit right here. Like, they really did a good job with this trailer, okay? So shout out to all you in the comment section that let me know that I didn't know this, but you can go frame by frame by using the comma and period keys. I didn't know that. I'm going to be so fucking for real. So if we go and rewind here, it looks like a lot of characters are going to be not brainwashed, but influenced by the ultra super villain power. Okay, you're seeing it right here. Jiren, he's going to become Deep Fried Jiren again. Interesting, we're getting a hit ultra super villain, potentially, not confirmed, but potentially, right? Now, we are confirmed to be seeing ultra super villain Cronoa, aka the I can't even speak. The Supreme Guy of Time. I'm so crazy excited about this DLC. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, dog. This is a crazy concept. I didn't really think that they were going to do something like this. Most of the, how would I say, protagonists don't really get a ultra super villain upgrade. So this is going to be crazy. I don't know if she's going to be playable or not, but let's keep going here. You can see that Cell, Kid Buu, and Cooler are getting the upgrade as well. Now, this isn't the crystal from what I'm seeing. This is just the initial power-up, okay? And the same thing goes for Hit and Jiren. Right now, Cronoa is the only one that is getting the crystal right now, and it's likely that she's going to be one of the playable characters that we get in this DLC, but we'll have to see, right? Mira and Tawa return. I didn't see anybody talk about this, which is crazy, okay? And remember, this is Xenoverse timelines and everything. We haven't seen Mira and Tawa in God knows how long. I think they've been pretty much absent from the game since the end of the game when it was the first, like in 2016, dog. 10 years. 10 years we haven't seen these antagonists. That is fucking crazy to me, right? And I could be wrong about that. It's been so long and there's been so many DLCs. I don't remember Mira and Tawa. I can't even speak, dog. Mira and Tawa making an appearance in any of the new Xenoverse DLCs, right? Like, we haven't seen them even in like a CGI cutscene since probably the base game when it released in 2016. We also have 17 and 18 coming through. Dude, this is like, you cannot sit there and tell me that the devs of this story, whoever is writing this shit, was not influenced by Avengers Endgame, okay? And I know people are like, oh, nobody has ever seen a powered up team up or whatever. Like, dog, portals opening, villains and heroes, you know, coming through these portals and shit. Like, this when I think of something, it looks and feels like Avengers Endgame, okay? I don't care what anybody says. This is, like, it's good. That's a good thing, right? This is so cool. Look at Vegeta's fucking face. Why is he the only one, like, smiling here? He's so eager and excited to take this on. And it gets crazier. Look at, dude, everyone is here, right? I say everyone. I mean, it's just like a few of the protagonists. So we got Tapion, Kale, Caulifla, Piccolo, Gohan, Goku, Tien, Yamcha. Tien and Yamcha, bro, what are they even doing here, man? I mean, even Krillin, that's crazy. Like, what are they gonna do, dog? I'm just joking. You know, shout outs to Tien, Krillin, and Yamcha. They're gonna have some type of part in this. You know, they're gonna be doing something, because not every character is created equal. And when it comes to some of the villains, maybe some of the powered up villains are gonna be some like ass, like some just garbage fodder and shit. So Dispo's just there, right? What the fuck? We got Vegeta, Kaba, and then Pikkon, okay? So the funniest thing about this is that they have to use models that are already, like all these are reused right here. Like, there isn't a single fresh new model. Maybe Tien and Yamcha and Krillin, because I don't recall them really being in any cutscenes. I could be wrong about that, but those seem to be the only 3 new, like, CGI cutscene models that they're using, which they still use the Xenoverse 2 models, right, at the end of the day, but they kind of clean it up and make it look a lot nicer with the cutscenes, right? But yeah, it's just funny to see that, like, Piccolo, he's in Power Awakened state, right? This isn't base Piccolo, which I thought is kind of interesting. We have Superhero Gohan specifically, right, with the glasses, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, Vegeta's the funniest part about this, because I think he's the only one that is smiling here. Everybody's, like, dead fucking serious, and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get my ass beat. Let's go.
Now, the final battle begins now.
Like, few saying, literally saying, now the final battle begins now. Bro, it's peak. It's peak cinema. So again, going through all the history of everything, and it's getting erased. And then we have this crazy symbol. What is this symbol? Kind of like almost like an Eye of the Hurricane look, okay? Or maybe some type of, I don't even know what this is. What is there a name for this symbol? Is there like I don't know what this symbol exactly is. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know, like whenever there's like a hurricane and they have that little like swirly looking thing. That's what it kind of looks like to me. Or almost like an eye. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Future Saga Chapter 4. I'm shitting my ass right now. This is, look at this, watch this part. Goosebumps, bro. Goosebumps. How the fuck are we living in this timeline where we're seeing an actual final DLC official in Xenoverse 2? We thought this game was never gonna end, dog. It's crazy. Like, I truly believe that this game was gonna go on for a very long time. I mean, not until when we got the Future Saga series. I think all of us knew that at Chapter 4, that was going to be it. That was the ending of it, okay? There were too many rumors going around about Xenoverse 3 and everything, and that being in development, and that coming, and that being announced, right? And then after we got that Age 1000 trailer, I think most of us that have been playing and following the Xenoverse series knew that this was specifically going to be the final DLC. But if you asked me before the Future Saga series, I was kind of like, I think they're going to be going on for a little bit longer than this, right? And then when the Future Saga got announced and everything, I was like, all right, hold on. They're doing something different, right? And it's crazy. They had all this planned out, right? For many years. And it's an awesome way to send off this game. I hope they go hard. I hope they go absolutely crazy with the send off. And even if they don't, bro, I don't even care at this point. It's going to be a fun final ride, okay? Our last ride in this game, dog. Like, ooh, man. It's emotional. It's emotional. Can you believe Xenoverse 2 is ending, man? Crazy. Again, what is this? What is this? I'm gonna have to do some research on what this symbol is, bro. Yeah, so the only thing that I can really think of is this is kind of like a cyclone, like a tropical cyclone. So maybe this is just kind of an indication that a big-ass storm is coming. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. If you guys have any cool theories about what this symbol exactly could mean, definitely comment down below, and we'll make another video talking about it, speculating. Obviously, I'll go over characters and stuff later on, but I just wanted to do a first initial trailer reaction and kind of get ideas about everything. So it's very interesting. And then you see all the crystals. And look at that. So this is the inverted power, potentially superhero. Okay, lots of theories of that have been going on, which is crazy how only a little bit of lightning teased at the very end of the Chapter 3 launch trailer, right? That's all we had to go off of. And fans were on point. They were very fast to kind of recognize that this was, the color of this was inverted ultra supervillain, that pinkish purple color. And it looks like these crystals are being changed. And look at this.
This power, it's different from any I've ever had.
This is awesome. So the coolest part about this, right? This is a theory that has been going on for a very long time. People have speculated this. And again, everybody was on point with it, right? It looks like in this chapter, something's going to happen to where, I don't know if Fu's going to try to get him influenced by the Ultra Supervillain Crystal or Power. But this is definitely Ultra Instinct Goku, by the way, okay? You can see it from his hair. He does have the silver hair, but it's very interesting because we rarely see a battle damage version of Goku like this. And the only other time I think we've seen him where he still has the orange, you know, and blue gi, but it's like cut off to the point where only like one arm is showing, was in the Moro Saga. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna get, you know, tap into that, but I think there might be a little bit of an influence from the Moro Saga on this, just because that is the next big thing, right? So it looks like, I don't know if another character is going to, you know, change up the power, or if it's just Goku being an inherently good person and like a, you know, he's always got a pure heart, right? As you know, it's been stated for, you know, since the dawn of Dragon Ball, right? So maybe that's why he transforms the power, right, into ultra superhero, or whatever. I don't know what they're gonna call it. I mean, that would make sense. You have ultra super villains. Like, what is the opposite of a villain? A hero, right? So it gives him this greenish blue, almost turquoise Baja Blast color, right? And you can see he does have, that is the Ultra Instinct Care, 100%, right? And he opens his eye, and you know how Ultra Supervillain gives you, like, the crystallized purple eyes? He gets the crystallized greenish blue eyes, right? It's just really fucking cool. This summer.
Think you can keep up?
So you can hear Goku in the background if we play it again. You can really hear what he says, and it's very important to hear what he says.
This power, it's different from any I've ever had.
So Goku is, in a sense, getting a new form, right? Which is good, right? It's good to see that Goku is going to be part of the final DLC. And I know people are like, oh my god, another Goku. But it's like, come on, dog. Like, you cannot end off Xenoverse without adding some brand new Goku with a brand new transformation, right? And it's cool, man. Like, I'm always going to be eating up a new form for Goku. And this isn't going to be anything crazy. It's just going to be Goku likely influenced with a bluish green crystal on his chest. And it's probably, I mean, from what we saw right there, you know how Ultra Super Villain, let me rewind this shit. Ultra Super Villain makes like a black color. I'm not sure if they're going to make almost like a lighter, whiter color that kind of like corrupts the body or whatever. Instead, it wouldn't corrupt, it would cleanse the body. I don't even know what you would consider it. But yeah, it seems like Goku doesn't really have anything extra on him. It just seems like the aura, and then probably he's going to have the crystal, right? And then obviously the eye color change. So that looks like it's going to be the only major thing. So
Think you can keep up?
Think you can keep up? Oh, man. When Goku gets a new power up and he knows he's stronger than you, you're fucked. Like, just get ready. It's just saying that right there. Think you can keep up? Goku knows he's the hot shit, right? The last patrol begins. Oof. Oof.
Free to try.
What did he say? Feel free to try? Man, this cocky son of a bitch. Bro gets a little bit of extra greenish blue aura, and he's a motherfucker. Listen to that.
Feel free to try.
You can hear the confidence in his voice. This bitch ass. I had to slap the shit out of Goku for that, motherfucker. All right, Future Saga Chapter 4 in this summer. So, release date-wise, it could be anywhere from... I mean, I personally predict it's going to be sometime, I would say next month. I think May is the right move right there, okay? I feel like they're going to be releasing content every single month for each of the games. So we had Fighters this month. I think Xenoverse 2 will be next month. Potentially Sparking Zero in June/July-ish. And yeah, I think that's solid, right? They got to drop this DLC soon. They have to drop it as soon as possible because we don't want this to drag out too long, because obviously Xenoverse 3, now that it's got announced, is going to be going pretty hard on promotion. So, you know, even though everything worked out very well, because, by the way, I have to say, like, I mean, we'll talk about this after the very end. Let me just make sure there's nothing else. Is there anything else? Okay, so yeah, you can see Chapter 4, the symbol on this one, because each of these chapters actually had like a little icon before it got released, right? It's Fused Sword, right? Fused Sword has been the source of his, like, power, basically. That's how he drains or accumulates energy from different timelines. So it is, you know, a very good ending here to have that as the final chapter icon. So yeah, last thing real quick. This trailer, by the way, did numbers. I don't think I've seen... I mean, I could be wrong about this, but I have not seen a Xenoverse trailer get over 338,000 views within 4 days. I mean, Xenoverse 2 is still really big, but it doesn't do, like, numbers like Sparking and Fighters does, you know, these days, right? Like, the Xenoverse 3 trailer has over 1.3 million views right now. So I think for the final chapter, this is good to see that there is still interest, which... there should be some interest in this DLC because this is the final DLC that's going to lead into, you know, Xenoverse 3, right? So yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. What characters do you think will be playable? I think it is not crazy to believe that Ultra Supervillain Supreme Kai of Time and then the new Ultra Superhero Ultra Instinct Goku. Oh my god. Ultra, dog. Too much Ultra. All right, that's going to be it. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring bell notification bell. And guys, I got more videos coming for all these damn games.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.